is Spartacus again, and at the end of our last video I said I was going to teach you about capturing, shaping and luring. Well, I'm actually going to teach you about capturing and shaping. I'm going to do luring and targeting in another video. Now, capturing is what people think clicker trainers do all the time. They think we just stand around waiting for our horse to perform a behaviour and we click and reinforce that behaviour. Well, with some behaviours that kind of is the case, like if you want to capture your horse rolling, then you might have to hang around waiting for your horse to roll. But you can set it up so you're more likely to get your horse to roll. For example, if your horse likes to roll after you give him a bath, turn him out, wait for him to roll, click and reinforce. Or if after you take off his saddle and turn him out, he likes to roll, you can capture it then. I'm not going to try and capture him rolling. I'm going to try and teach him a behaviour using capturing and then shaping. I'm going to capture him kicking the ball, and then I'm going to shape that into a behaviour which I hope will be me kicking the ball to him and him kicking it. I've never done this before. He's never seen a ball until now, so I don't really know how this is going to go, but let's try it. So first, capturing the behaviour. I could just put the ball anywhere in this barn and hope that he kicks it, but that's probably going to take a long time. So I put the ball right next to his foot and then click when he accidentally touches it, like he did just then. Now I'm going to do this a few times. Basically, I'm going to set him up for the behaviour, set him up for success by making his environment most likely to perform that behaviour. Now he's trying this Spanish walk at me. Oh, good boy. We don't need a bigger ball, you know. Good boy! Good boy! Good boy! So I've captured the first behaviour. Now we're going to shape the rest of the behaviour. To do this, we're going to break down the whole behaviour into small sections and work on one section at a time. When he gets the section, we're going to raise the criteria, make it a little bit harder, and then reward him for doing that. In that way, we chain together all the small behaviours into the finished big behaviour. If you go too fast, your pony won't get it. So if you raise the criteria and your pony doesn't raise the criteria too, if he doesn't understand what he's meant to be doing, go back to when he last got it and raise the criteria a little bit more slowly so that he does follow and does understand what you're asking him to do. Yeah, good boy. Oh, you're a little superstar, aren't you? So you're good at this. I'm a bit rubbish. Each time he gets it, I move the ball a little bit further and a little bit further. He's doing really well. See here, I've raised the criteria too fast. He's eating the ball instead of kicking it. So let's move it back a bit more. Good boy. Brilliant. Well done. Working with a Shetland pony, make sure there's nothing on the floor they can eat, because they will do that instead of paying attention to what you're asking them to do. Well done. You missed it. Well done. So he's definitely figured out moving towards the ball to kick it. So the next step I want to get is for him to kick a moving ball. Now the way I'm going to do this is start rolling the ball towards him slowly, which is going to be a bit difficult in here to be honest, I don't think of that, but we'll try it. And for him to try and kick a moving ball. Good boy. He's quite determined about it. Oh, nice try. He tried there. He missed the ball, but he tried, so I'm going to reward that. We're having some slight technical difficulties because the ground is sloped and very bumpy, so the balls are not rolling in straight lines. But he seems really keen on moving after them to follow them.
So why does he not get, because he is trying.
He's trying.
And the ball rolled away, so why doesn't he get a click for the trying?
Because he knows what he's got to do at this point. And so we've done rewarding tries, so we're trying to reward successes. When they know what they're meant to be doing, then you sort of raise the criteria. So they try harder. Good, so he's going to get a bit of a bonus for that. It helps if you give them a jackpot when they do a really good go. Well done. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy. Yay! I use good boy as a signal to say carry on, you're on the right track. It's like saying warmer, warmer, warmer. Good boy! So then, because he was following the ball to kick it. I know it was a bit chaotic. This is the first time I've ever tried to teach this. This is the first time he's ever done anything like this. But you can see roughly how to capture a behaviour and then to shape it into a bigger behaviour. And Spartacus will be playing for England very soon, I'm sure. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. We will be teaching targeting and luring very soon, maybe next week, but we'll see. We're a bit rubbish at doing things fast. And check out my Facebook blog, which is Buck You Horses. And if you've got any questions or comments, please write them below and I'll see if I can help. Thank you and goodbye.
What if I told you that you only had one chance to do something? Would you work toward the very, very best outcome that you could? If you've answered yes, but spend an awful lot of time on your bottom watching the television, then clearly you have missed the point.